Why, hello, hello, and welcome back to the tavern. Oh, we have a new patron here today. Hmm. Hey, innkeep. Hey, Chrissy. Long time no see. So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season. A lot to do? Yeah, the birds seem to be in a slight uproar, like something is amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know. They do indeed. Anyways, hand over a drink, will you? Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for the wits. Oh, something for the wits again. You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse being a regular. Eventually I'll have you all figured out. I disappoint you, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yes, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits. Of course. So, what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. Hmm. Something for Constitution is what it sounds like. Can that just be like a Frosted Lagoon? Isn't that the strong protective drink? Seems like it is. Okay. So, a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And a whole whack of this. Frosted Lagoon. Send her up. Liquid steel. Just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you heading anyways? Oh, to the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. The convention is especially for creatures, like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech Mag Zine. That sounds exciting. It'll be a sight to behold for sure, but do you know what I'm most excited about? Gnomes? Gnomes? I've yet to meet a gnome on Boreas. Ah, they're pretty shy, but they craft cute little trinkets. Always wanted to have one for my tavern. We're very trinket obsessed here. If I run into a gnome, I'll buy a trinket for you. I don't even know what I'd be excited for. How about you? The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year when the mornings are still a bit chilly, and the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too. Bet I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. Seems like you're well prepared either way. Absolutely. How are the birds doing apart from being in distress? Well, the cinnamon green cheeked corners are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention? Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I want to leave my keys under their doormats. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late to your convention. Well then, so long, innkeep. See you soon. Oh, that's all for the day. At least all for the moment. I didn't get an entry in my book for Chrissy. Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. Well, sort of. It was a little depressing. How so? Can I have a drink first? Sure. What are you looking for? Something to help me wind down a little. Feel a little less like a bunch of mushy moss. Though I still have to make the rounds around the grove later. So, something that'll keep me awake and agile would be nice. Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I might need? I could use a reminder. Of course. Try something with dexterity. A swift strike should be a safe bet. Thank you. One moment. I mean, that's what I assumed, but it seemed like they wanted something different, so apparently I am wrong. Why didn't they appear in the character book? I have a couple of things here about undead. Can I use any of that to make another quest? Alright. I do still need the recipe for Swift Strike. I'm pretty confident in it. Might as well just pour all this in first. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. And finally this. Order up. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think I feel ready to tell you the story now. Please, go ahead. Do you remember Mr. Dragon? Care's deadbeat werewolf uncle, unfortunately. I think he's still on her mind. She's been very down since we came back, and I'm worried about how quiet she's being, too. I wanted to cheer her up. So you took her to the circus? I think that would have had the opposite effect. No, it was a stupid idea. You're going to laugh. I won't. Carolyn did. Probably because she hasn't felt any genuine emotions in a while and wasn't sure how to react. I'm a much more well-adjusted individual. I don't know about that. Please, just tell me the story. Okay. So, we have this small werewolf community in the Ashen Grove. A couple of lycanthrope-affected elves settled there about 200 years ago. And they've welcomed people like them ever since. They offer support for anyone trying to get their curse under control. And a home with a beautiful view to boot. I thought if I took Carolyn there, I could show her that there's still hope for her uncle, even if he doesn't find a cure. She thought it was ridiculous and a little silly, at least till I started trying to involve the werewolves. Oh boy. I tried to tell them about Mr. Dragon so they could help cheer her up. I thought if I told them he's chasing a cure, they would be interested in meeting him. Maybe even offer to help. But instead, everyone just ended up really sad. And then we were all quiet. I'm sorry, Fable. It was a sweet idea. Maybe just a little too soon. Or too late. I wish I could have done more that day. Maybe made them talk it out, or hug it out, or yell it out. That day is over. It happened, and it went how it went. All you can change is the present. I guess that's true. I took her on a walk after, to my favorite spots in the grove. She told me a bit about her Baba. She sounds much nicer than Mr. Dragon. Indeed. I hope the Wyvern Chimera is everything she hopes it to be. Perhaps it will be. Or maybe it'll be even more. I hope so. Well, may the stars of Cassiopeia and Leviathan guide her way. May they lead her down the right path, and back to my tavern. Do you think she'll let me read her star signs soon? Maybe if you ask her nicely. Maybe, though I wouldn't want to bother her. I'd say maybe try to connect through something else first. She doesn't strike me as an astrology kind of gal. You're right. Maybe showing her my bow collection will make her happier. Maybe so. Hope she'll come back. Of course she will. They always do. I'd like to think so. Me too. You should take a break from worrying. Maybe stay a while before heading back. That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here a bit, if that's okay. Always. Hey, it's Kyle. Greetings, innkeep. Greetings, Kyle. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it. I did. Ha! I knew it. Your silly tricks won't work on me, mortal. Oh, well, I'm not certain you are mortal, but you have silly tricks nonetheless. I instantly spotted the new alleyways that have formed themselves around your establishment. Perhaps they've got lost in them, in their winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them. Like a vampire. No, silly snack, I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek. I'm very good at those. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Mayhaps, but underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide-and-seek world champion, I would never lose such a youngling of an inn. It's not that young. The wood isn't even rotting yet, dear innkeep. It has many eons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. The celebration of a match well won. May I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet? Not yet. Shame. Just some of that faux blood again, please. It does make my bones feel more sturdy. Coming right up. Also, I'll just take a moment and just look at this notice board. Why is there like a kid princess on this? Like, what did this person do? Like a gnome royal of some sort is now wanted. Or maybe an actual child is wanted for some reason. Okay, so. Strong drink. I think it's a Southern Brawler. Indeed it is. Southern Brawler. I am hoping we get some more unique drinks sooner or later. Some flow blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect, innkeep. The only thing that could make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled the Innkeeper's Vein. Keep dreaming, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams, how's the retrieval of my cape coming along? Swimmingly. Well, actually, there's very little water involved. Oh, well, actually, there's very little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. It's her pride and joy. I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon, and you and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous. Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea? Oh, she's taken the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught on fire, and my hand, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. And the sun. The sun is also bad for vampires. It is? Yes. Right! I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did! It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. but I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time, very tall and brooding, just how I like them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor, swirling shadow and onyx bone. But instead if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some great crepe recommendations. Plum crepes with ash sprinkles? Yes, they tasted deliciously dead. I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, although I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape. Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would have never agreed to that. It is my cape after all. Maybe he wanted my Pascal recipe. Is it good? Very much so. I like it as well. Oh, yes, you. Me. He asked me about you. Me. Yes, said he's an old friend of yours. He's very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver you greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux peace your precious innkeeper has found in his house of denial. Very poetic, if you ask me. Very. If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? No, I'm afraid not. Too bad. He must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together. I heard many friendships are formed in such halls. Maybe. Do you want to tell me more about your time at the market? Most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I bought it for Rhea as a welcome back from vacation gift. That's very sweet. Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart. Anywho, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capeful and sunscreened by the end of it. Get this man a pair of Ray-Bans. He needs it. Maybe even a little less alone. What about you? How fitting for Valentine's. I like the way I am. I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. Ah, the refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. Yeah, you're hard to dislike. You're a bit of a fool, but I do like Kyle. Oh, how sweet of you. Sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. I would hope you do. It runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There is nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? And nothing more fragile. Oh, that makes it all the more precious. That reminds me, I've got a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend Stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said... What was it? Don't think too hard about it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith. Thank you. Are you not going to open it? No, I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight. Not enough moonlight? That's a different saying. But wouldn't it be kind of romantic, longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend? It would go so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I have no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Fireworks? Fireworks? Doesn't sound lovely. I hope they aren't part of a private event. I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks. Oh. That's a city burning outside. That's not good. I don't mean to interrupt, but what is it, little fawn? Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful! They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Sparkle on. Yeah, that's death. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. We literally have shooting stars right now. Act 2, Starlight Sonata. Picking up the pieces. Okay. An act structure in this game. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars. It did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, whoever comes in can get at least a small taste of normalcy. The sunny breeze. I think that sounds like a good plan. A new drink. What can I do with it? Ooh, who are you? You have a turtle. Ooh, hold up. Innkeeper? Jade. Oh, Jade. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? No clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? I love the little turtle. Look at the little turtle's face. Love that guy. Best guy. If I want to chat about it, maybe. I don't know how much the remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times after all. Although, I brought you something I knew you'd find useful. Just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some thunder sage. Found on one of my jobs but didn't have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems that nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Isn't that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Ah, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old appeal. Yeah. You can be honest, you know. You're not my type. That's okay. Perhaps your drinks are my type, though. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what'll come your way next. Gotcha. Alright, mind sharp. Need something for... It's not gonna be the sunny... it could be the sunny breeze. Spark Nebula we also haven't done before. Let's go with the Sparkling Nebula. Need 3 of this. It's purple. I love it. Purple and yellow. Interesting color combination. It's very pretty. Perhaps you'll find this appealing. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date, checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job in the Sae Plains. Sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It's a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Luckily, it was only a sandworm, not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna, and... snap. Gone you are. Anyway, I was heard about some unrest in Zoford. One of the local merchants decided to go take a look. Zoford? The seaport? Yeah. I always considered it a rather calm area. It was. Still is. Sometimes at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. There was no real challenge though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hush whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some Archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know? Of course. I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here. Naturally, I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say, boss. So, know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Oh. Ooh, you got scales around the eyes. Shooting stars is much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. Have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. We have Thunder Sage now. Get a little bit of fire resistance in this. Why not? Frosted Lagoon. Please, enjoy. Like dragon scales, sturdy and strong. Flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rain managed to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today, and tomorrow I'll take care of things. All right, Chief. The offer stands. She does actually call me Chief. What? You don't really believe we're just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alithia Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the gilded sea. I fight for those that cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Alethea. I'm gonna pronounce that so many different ways throughout this game. Now, trust me when I tell you, this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in the Aperture, a temple in the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. This is almost the start of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's a theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, innkeep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. A matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring what was affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues, at least to help me start with my investigation. Well, I could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best. Aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Yeah, things like this happen all the time. People like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you'll be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper, Yes, Olithia? I would help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all this when I return. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I call this a crisis. Sure, if it was actually said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they aren't working. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Ha! Wishful thinking. Oh. Heyo. Greetings, adventurer. Ooh, me? You're the only one running my tavern, no? Oh, yes, a fucking worm. The worm is alive. Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? And that's just a standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover anymore, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. That makes you feel better. Hit me and give me something from your repertoire of greetings. How hops it? How what? Hops. What does that even mean? I think it means how's it going. Ah, cool. Wait, are those tattoos? Whoa, they look so cool. What is up with his fingers? They're like little cats. I like it. Thanks? Those are my bones, actually. Double whoa. What's your name? Who are you? Tell me everything. Jade, you? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer it if no one stole anything. Drakes. Got it. Can I have a drink then, if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. I got a big one around my neck. That wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. So this is just gonna be a swift strike. A little bit of this. You can't really tell those colors apart, actually. Kind of blends really nicely. Order up. No worms, but perhaps it'll suit your tastes. Oh, wow. This is great. Amazing, even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Ooh, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. Most of me is from Avalon. What does this mean? Oh, an Avalonian. Native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, TBH. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. You think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Theft, identity fraud, all's goody-goody with me because I could be someone else tomorrow. That switched up really fast. Why does the the worm has a knife? I love it. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling then. Yep, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So what brings you here, Iniko? This and that, you know. Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. Did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern, innkeep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star at the center of Zenith, and... Boom! Yep. Oh. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Ah, me neither. That someone could be you. Me? No. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. I don't get involved with these sorts of things. Ever. Who am I to fix other people's problems? Are they going to pay me for it? Not enough, that's for sure. You work for nothing, and in the end, no one thanks you for it. Here was an unprofitable art form. If you're unlucky, you'll even get in trouble for destroying someone's property. And that after you just fought tooth and nail to save a village from eternal damnation. Or something like that. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? No way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Arave. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the fallen stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know? Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh. Why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Broad. Checks out. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainting the gilded sea in dark shades of misery. Leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. You also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zuford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. You also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. Tea leaves said the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really could be true. What? Sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. The wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is... But if it's what I heard in Zoford, it happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're coming at thing at all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. Ah, everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Perhaps no one would pay them for it. Or their other job paid better. Maybe they didn't want to be held responsible for any possible repercussions. Maybe they just realized they can't save everybody. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them, lol. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Oh my god, the turtle has a little nose ring. It's so cute. I love this turtle. Now it's just you and me, innkeep. Indeed, Iniko. But not for long. I'm getting bored and I'm broke. It ain't the amen to that. So, you're going to? Look around town. Sure as people don't need their shiny things anymore. Good luck finding someone to help, that definitely isn't me. So far, I haven't been disappointed by the others. You know how to never ever get disappointed? How? Never have expectations, duh. What's my thing to like put together a quest? I have a bunch of rumors I would love to try and put together. Alright. I've known Jade for years, but it's good to see she's back in the area. She's not the type of person you ever have to worry about. She's strong, independent, and always looking for a new gig to make a living. A little empathy wouldn't hurt her, but that's probably too much to ask for. Bounty hunter Mahida. Don't know what a Mahida is. Changeling. Age unknown. They, them. Monk. Originally from Avalon, Nico is now vibing on Gaia. Probably because people here aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. I was looking for a new victim to fool, and don't take anything too seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Corey, short for corruption, obviously. Seraph, so like literally an angel. Othia is a righteous devotee to the dragon Cassiopeia, a fact she makes sure everyone knows. She's very eager in her ambitions to save people and to protect the world from falling stars and the like. With that, Nico leaves. Gotta figure that one out. Alright. New quest. A psychic wizard foretold the star fall in their teacup. Apparently, it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to Dalwell. Zenith is in shambles after the star rain last night. The crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through the town. The spectacle last night left a mark on Fazoa. Not everyone agrees, but a cleric of Cassiopeia claims it was something seriously sinister. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars. The beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed, and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? The harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fazoa. Alright. Feed the beast.